And I think state government can and must play a role as accelerator and barrier buster for this new economy of innovation. And that role is multifaceted. It includes things like putting together a balanced budget, which we did thanks to the collaboration and leadership of our partners in the legislature. And it was one of the factors that was cited by Standard & Poor's as a key decision point in upgrading Oregon's credit rating from AA to AA+. We've also adopted important policies to help reinvigorate our manufacturing sector. Senate Bill 766 facilitates and streamlines the permitting process for industrial lands of regional significance to make sure that this backbone of Oregon's economy continues to thrive while still protecting those other values that are very, very important to Oregonians. Companies like Shimadzu USA, that's building a 54,000 square foot manufacturing facility in Canby, to Oregon Iron Works, that's building the very first energy wave buoy in North America, to Intel and its $3 billion leading-edge wafer fabrication facility in Hillsboro, to Schnitzer Steel, that's long been one of the bedrocks of our manufacturing community. These companies and others are providing exactly the kinds of family-wage jobs we need in providing a very robust economic multiplier effect across the state of Oregon. We have successfully launched Oregon's Natural Career Readiness Certificate, and since January, we have certified over 11,000 Oregonians, and nearly 1,500 of those people have been put to work in the last 6 months alone. And that's a very important step towards ensuring that our workforce has the skills necessary to seize on new opportunities and that their proficiencies are closely aligned with the needs of our business community. Accelerating economic development has been also made possible by regional coordinators that we've appointed throughout the state, engaging local businesses and local communities in establishing priorities for economic development and other community priorities. Local communities, local entrepreneurs, local customers are the heart of Oregon's economy, and I believe they will play a key role and be the foundation of our long-term economic recovery. We have Oregon Regional Solutions teams established in every part of the state with advisors from the local public, private, and philanthropic sectors to help tailor approaches. And with this platform now in place, we should be able to actually accelerate the economic success and opportunities for Oregon entrepreneurs and communities. One early success that you might have noted is the partnership between the state and the federal government and the Port of Coos Bay in obtaining $12.6 million in loans to get the Central Oregon Pacific Rail Line reopened in October after a 4-year shutdown that impacted 700 manufacturers and many communities down on the coast. Now, all those steps are key elements of the Oregon business plan, and we have been aggressively pursuing them with our partners in labor, our partners in the legislature throughout this last year, and we've made some very significant progress on those objectives. But there's still a lot that we have to do. So what I'd like to do is just take a moment and call out 3 other areas that I think are ripe for additional attention. First, for an economy of innovation to flourish in our state, we've got to improve the economic development and business finance tools available to Oregon companies to help them access the capital that they need to grow and expand. While the startup climate in Oregon is probably better than that in some other regions, our per capita investment is much lower than either Washington or California. And that relative lack of investment capital puts us at a significant competitive disadvantage to grow the kind of companies that we need for a vigorous, flourishing economy. So I've been working in order to address this with Treasurer Ted Wheeler to develop what we're calling the Invest Oregon Act that we hope to bring before the legislature in 2012. The proposal will allow the state to strategically leverage its public resources to increase the level of private investment in Oregon and to help unlock the private credit that's now sitting on the sidelines to give those businesses access to the resources that they need.